What is the best opera in Rainbow Six Siege? Pro and high level. Everyone else has their own tier list. Oh, this person has ACOG, so they're better. No. Deep dive. This will be the better one. So I'm here to see here. And I have FoxA with me. You already I don't need to introduce him. But everyone say hello, FoxA. But yeah, let's get straight into it. And we'll start off with just the list. So we have Ace. S? Yes.
I would definitely put Ace at S. I think he's the best hard breach right now for
Yeah.
sure.
Good
His gun
gun.
alone.
Easy. Yep. All right. Alibi.
Uh
Put her at A or B?
Honestly, I'd put her at B.
Word. Okay.
I feel I feel like her utility's really good. Her gun's really good. I just don't think people like give her enough love though, you know?
Probably because she's just very like, I wouldn't say passive op, utility wise, but more of as a run and gun.
Yeah,
But she gets
I
the
agree.
job
I
done.
don't I don't think people like know like how to like play her so far. Like if you like pocket Prisma and then like you're getting a gunfight and you drop that John down, like oh like I feel like she has so much has such a high skill ceiling.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely. The more creative you are, the better, and that's what Seed 424. All right, Amaru, I'm putting her at B. B. She has
Yeah,
her situation.
I'd probably put her yeah. I think she's kind of like mid. Like realistically if you think about her, she's like mid. But like man is she fun to play and when she works it works. Yeah, I think B's fair. I think B's fair.
Yeah, I mean, good gun. Has the option of a gun six, garbage gadget, can take map control really fast. It's situational, you know. Oh, take big tower in
Yeah.
Oregon. Let's get Amaru for get the hatch. Aruni, dude, I'm putting her at A. What do
S
you,
S
S?
S.
Dude,
No,
I
yeah.
was under I was kind of underdoing her. I was gonna put her at S, but she has
She's so
DMR on
S,
defense now or ACOG.
especially yes, especially with the ACOG. She's so devastating from long ranges. She can make rotates, and her gadgets like her gates, like the fact that those are such a
JC just got
sleeper
destroyed.
gadget.
How? Who did he face? Yeah, dude, I was gonna put her at S, but I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna glaze and no operator yet. All right,
I'm
Ash,
glazing.
Ash,
Ash
A,
A, yeah. Ash is
A,
good A.
A. If she had
Just
three,
for her
if she
hitbox alone.
Fox and ACOG, yeah, just good entry potential. I think for the
Hmm.
past few seasons, if an operator is really good at like securing a first pick, I think that's better than uh having like a late round utility that can potentially be played wrong. So
Yeah,
that's my opinion.
I agree. I agree.
Shake some. If I've gifted, I'll shake some run. All right, Ozami, even after her nerf,
I I
after
put her B. I can't lie.
A B
Nah,
B. You don't think they're
I don't
vulnerable
know.
when they shoot it?
Nah, you might be right. I might be underselling her. I think she's definitely
Remember,
A.
you still
I
have to
feel like
shoot it. Like if they don't shoot it, then it's wrap still.
yeah. I think people are gonna have to start playing a different style of siege with Azami. Like you're gonna have to be really proactive with like when you use her shit, when you use her gadget.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're right though. I think leaving her at A's right now is pretty
Yeah.
pretty fair.
Yeah. All right, Bandit. Give me a second. You can be the corrector. All right, I'm putting him at A.
What?
Oh, I was talking Greek. B. I was talking Greek.
I mean, I would go as far as to say he's probably C.
Really?
Yeah, because I think he's got a fun gun, he's got a good gun. But realistically, you're
Okay.
never
Yeah.
using like the gadgets. Like, I don't know. I feel
I was
like
still
you're
thinking like with bandit tricking. I guess this of that like on certain
no, you're
bomb
right. Keep
sites.
him at B. You're right. I'm tweaking. Keep
Yeah,
keep
you're
him
good.
at
You're
B.
good.
That's
You're
fair.
good. Yeah. I'll yeah, like putting him down alone. Yeah, definitely. You can just shock drone it, shoot it below. But I think he's good at like, let's say you want to keep con single tricked or something like that. You know, with a high skill
Yeah.
ceiling like alibi. You know, it's good. Okay,
Yeah.
BB. Yeah, hold on. Let's yeah.
I'd agree.
You know what? You discuss
I'm
Blitz while I make the tier for B Blackbird. Quick.
you're making it tier for
Yeah, go ahead.
all right.
Blitz. Would you rate Blitz?
Dude, honestly, like with the new shield changes and everything, I don't. It's so hard to judge because I feel like Blitz can just run through you, but at the same time, like if you know how to play against them, I might put Blitz at like. All right, I'm definitely glazing if I put Blitz at A, but I feel like B is a good soft spot. But to be honest, like I really think that he could be A. Like you can
Mhm.
straight jump through barricaded windows, like that's fucking nuts.
Okay, yeah, let's put on a B. Let's put on a B. But yeah, definitely with shield
Yeah.
rework, hopping through barricades, good rush. I think we saw W7M use them a lot too. You know, when you're using it,
Hmm.
obviously it's not like a blitz, like you can just bring it and just like you have to be careful. Timing is important. Can't get crossfired. Your foot. I think your feet are actually more exposed. With the shield
Yeah.
rework. All right, put Blackbeard
It
there.
is.
Brava. I'm putting her at A probably. B B
Really.
B B B B B B.
Dude, it's so crazy. I feel like we got so many ops in B, but I would agree. I think her drone, I'm not gonna lie, her gun's pretty average. I feel like the current meta, no one's playing anything that can get hacked. Crazy thought, I would put her at C, but that's just me.
I never played Brava since I've only played her one time in the test server. And I never played her since. I just never saw her being like a. I know I see pro players use it a lot. Kino was telling me a little about how strong she can be in calm, but I don't know. I feel like what if you hack a Maestro cam or what if you hack him? I mean, you can get mute jammers. You can hack. I don't know. I think it's
Yeah,
takes more.
but
It gets the same job done just longer. Like Mav
yeah, at that
sometimes.
point, like getting rid of like especially since they changed Legion Mines, it would just be you get way more value out of Twitch because Twitch's gadget
Hmm.
actually recharges.
I would rather play
Brava
Twitch.
doesn't recharge. And as soon like one round, yeah, maybe you see a Brava. After that round, your team's never running like an electronic gadget ever again. So realistically, unless you get a Maestro or a Yokai or maybe a Capcan, you're more often than not going to get that lucky. So I would put her in C. I put Brava C.
C. All right, chat. Can we agree?
Yeah.
Bravo C. And while we do that, Buck S. My opinion,
Yeah,
Buck
I
S.
I saw you dragging that guy out there. I definitely
Mm,
think Buck's S
I was
for sure.
pre-firing him there. Let's see what.
Without a doubt, he's S. I got a Helldiver's ad. Literally watching
Mhm.
you on a mini screen.
Okay, Bravo C. Cat chat confirmed. All right, Capital. He has gone. He has hard reaching, decent post. I would say he's, especially after the Macy J clip I saw earlier. I'll put him at B. B.
Slept on op, I'd put him at A. There's a lot of cool shit that you can do with like the bullet hole, shooting a fire through the bullet hole
Yeah.
type thing. I think Capital's util is for it's himself. If you have a great Capital player, I think he's definitely A. I think his only downfall is his gun kind of sucks, but like it's not the worst thing in the world.
Chat. We need your
I would
input
put him
as
A.
well.
Maybe that's me just being
Spam
generous.
what tier y'all think these operas go in, so I can get your input too. Okay. Okay. A.
I'd put him A. Yeah,
All right. I will put him A. All right. Castle. Let me think about it. He's A
does
or
he still have
B.
the ACOG?
Yeah, he does. A.
Yeah, I'd
Okay.
probably put him A.
That's solid. Everyone knows what Castle does. Super shorty and everything. Cav. I know you're a cat fiend. Okay, first before you correct me, I am putting her at okay. C.
That op sucks. Like
D. C or
I
D? I think
I
C.
I she'd be my first D. I can't lie.
All right. All right.
I mean, there's just like you run her for content. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a great content op, but like realistically, if they made her actually silent, or if they made like her footsteps, like Jackal can still track her feet, and she just has to like use her gadget correctly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like the way I'm thinking of it is if I'm roam clearing an operator and I find them, it doesn't matter what fucking operator they are. And like she doesn't have a hiding ability better than it. Like I would say
Mhm.
Vigil hides better than her. So if you as soon as you find her feet or like you find her in a room, like she's fucked. She's cooked.
Okay. I agree. D. I think from obviously we're going for more of the pro side, here. But I was thinking in ranked, like you can get away with so much stuff that allows Cav to be good in those gaps. So yeah, I think D is proper because C is actually still like a decent tier because we have Brava in there, and we have D,
Yeah.
we have the lower tiers, but All right, hear me out. Clash B. Clash B.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Like even though I like playing Clash, I think it's pretty fair. I mean, realistically, Shield on defense, she can slow people. I think that's kind of fucking
Mm-hmm.
OP. The biggest issue with Clash is teams don't know how to play around her. Same thing with like Monty.
Exactly.
Teams don't know how to play around him.
I was about to say that. Like when people see Clash, they just fold. They're just like, I don't know what to do now.
Yeah, I think B's safe. I think it's a good option.
All right, here's the man of the hour. Damos is.
You put him where you think you'd put him, and I'll let you know.
Shoot. Chad, what we thinking? Okay, let me think. I was playing some high level rank yesterday. Seeing some perspective of the pros. Macy said like D tier. Other people said good in roam clears. He's more of a support character. People were saying. I'm putting him at. I'm putting him at B because he's like similar to Jackal. Thoughts?
Nah, he's definitely C.
Yo.
Macy J's 100% right. If you use Damos for a roam clear, you're an absolute noob. Everyone in chat can like if you guys use this guy for roam clear, you're an absolute noob. No bitches.
Mm,
He's at in comp. Teams actually don't use him for roam clear at all because you would rather run Jackal or Lion for that.
mm.
Those two are better ops significantly for roam clearing. What he is good for is when you're about to hit the site, you can scan somebody in the site, tell your teammates where he is. Like think about Oregon basement. You can scan the blue guy or you can scan the pillar guy. It just makes it infinitely better hitting the site. You'll see him as an alternate to like a Grim
Yeah, I was gonna
or a
say like a
Ying.
Grim then.
Exactly.
It's like
You will
taking
never
map
see him as
control.
an alternate. Yes, yes. Being pretty much to execute. That's where you're going to see him
Gotcha.
most is staying alive, you exploiting the little pixels of those of the pistol, and then
Mm.
hitting the execute to just ping everybody.
Where all right, we'll speed up a little bit. We have Doc. Doc is with ACOG A.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think he's pretty good.
All right. Dokkaebi. She is getting a
S.
rework, but she hasn't been reworked yet. Still S.
Yeah, yeah, especially with the ACOG DMR.
Mm.
That's devastating.
Okay. Echo. Okay. Whoa, he doesn't have 1.5 anymore. He's more of a late
See,
round C. Okay.
yeah. His
Uh,
yokais are kind of mid. Like you can't really stop echo plants anymore with how the meta is, in my opinion. Like no one really plants too much. And yeah, no 1.5. No, I mean no 2x. I mean no 2.5. Fuck, he's pretty shit.
hello.
I mean, Ella's gadget is fucking like A tier, but her fucking whole kit, like I'd probably put her at C as well.
I think C is like it's like you run an opera maybe like once a map type of deal.
Yeah,
So it's not
her
too bad.
gadget's her gadget's so good, but her gun's so ass that sometimes you'll lose a gunfight even when your gadget goes off because the gun's so ass.
I think you just pissed off all the LSMs.
It's all good.
All right, Fenrir, A.
Yeah, I mean to be honest, like he hasn't gotten nerfed yet. After his nerf, I would probably put him at like A. I think he's I don't know. I think he's kind of C. C. My bad. I think he's
Yo,
kind of.
hey,
I think
I
he's kind of S.
I think you got some jet lag, my boy. Yo,
My bad. My bad. I think he. I think. I mean,
what can you put
like
on there?
he's just in comp. Like he's just so strong. Nah, leave him at A. A is good. A is good. A is good.
Finka is
S. S for sure.
S. I was gonna say like A or S.
She's like the best
Quick
entry
sentence.
op
Yep.
right now, aside from Buck. Like she's like the best entry op.
Just like a quick explanation, like a 10-second explanation.
You want me to do a 10-second explanation on Finca?
Yeah, just real quick, like why she's S. Why she deserves such a
Oh,
high
okay.
for the viewers, of
Uh,
course.
So not only is Finca's main gun really good, but her LMG has also gotten buffed. So LMG meta may come back with a little more play.
Mm,
She has nades, which Nades obviously aren't as strong as they were before, but they're very good. But the most important thing is their kit, just being able to have that global heal, especially with how much chip damage you can do on defense nowadays, especially with ACOGs coming back. Like somebody can shoot you with the DMR with one bullet from across the game, across the map, and you'll lose 70 HP. So with like 2, 3 heals, you'll be able to survive like another DMR shot before dying.
Laura's beat.
Yeah, Floors be safe. I think that's pretty
I
good.
don't think there's much util as it used to be.
Yeah,
Like
he's not
like
as
when you're like
necessary.
putting when you're like you're it takes a really long time to put your RC down, and you're kind of just it's you're kind of immobile for a little bit, I'd say.
Yeah,
All right, Frost with ACOG still has shotgun.
I think,
Eh.
I think, yeah, I think Frost is A with ACOG coming in. I think that puts her at A for sure. Frost maps are always going to be good. Shotguns, good rotate. She's a really good support op for sure.
Word. Here's
I mean, like, like realistically, he should be C, but like he's got the AK and he's got the fuse charges. If you use them situationally, like he should be stronger than he is. I don't know. It's tough. I honestly feel generous and want to put him in B, but
I'll
like
put him B.
realistically, he's kind of yeah. I don't know. I probably put him in B.
Hmm. All right. Glass.
C.
Yeah. He's a once a map type of up. I think that's the best way to
Yeah.
this. That's the best way to describe it because the higher the tier of operator, the more dynamic they can be every single round, every bomb site versus different lineups. Uh, their gadgets just are can't go wrong with it. All right, Boyo
Yeah.
S a vector ACOG.
Whoa.
I meant
S.
like a S it's like in Japanese. You know, it's like it's A, it's A.
That's pretty generous. I mean, are you hitting anything with ACOG on that guy?
Hey, listen, bro, put me on Goyo on Throne theme park, bro. I'm cooking him
No,
alive.
his gadget's great for that. I would definitely put him in B, but I'm not gonna lie. I think the Vector ACOG is horrible. Like I would still use Vector Hollow.
Mm. All right, B then.
Yeah, I'd probably put him B.
All right. Save the put B. It's better to underrate a little bit because then don't wanna don't wanna see a pro
This
league
next one's
lineup
crazy.
accident. Gridlock. Okay, Gridlock. Let me think of it. Super Shorty,
Wait,
Oregon. Huh?
where are you gonna put her? Let you put her down, and I'll let you know.
Child, what are we thinking for Gridlock? She's really slow, however, flanks. A lot of ADS burn.
I'll keep it a buck with you right now. She's definitely got to be better than Nomad.
Oh, all right then. A. I'm playing her A.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, I'm a gridlock glazer. She is so slept on, and especially in comp, she's like the better flank watch operator in my opinion compared to Nomad. Teams people just know how to deal with Nomads so quickly. She has an amazing gun. The F90 is insane. She has 4 tracks. The Super Shorty, like, I mean, she doesn't have like the only thing she doesn't have is speed, but as a flank watch, like secondary support, yeah, she's pretty good. I'd put her S, but A is safe. I'm definitely a Glazer.
The weight makes her fall through the whole list. Okay. All right, man. All right,
we
bro.
we need a queso cosplay.
All right, Grim. A.
Hell no.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. I'm speaking different languages right now. It's hard.
Hell no. You said S?
No. I said B. I said B.
Bro, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think Grim fucking sucks, but people like think about it. You shoot the Grim at a spot where you already know where the guy is. Realistically, there's two positions in the game where Grim is great. That's Cafe VIP booth and fucking Oregon Pillar. Like those are the two spots in the game he's good. Me personally, I'd put that bum in C, but
Gotcha.
you could leave him in B. Leave him in B.
All right. Because, well, I mean, yeah. If you put him at C, Grim definitely works more on one bomb site, a map type of deal.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
I'd put him B.
Hibana S. Hmm?
Yeah,
Everything you already know.
easy.
She's a very versatile hard breacher. Can do not only that, clear castles, destroy Ozamis as well. So 3
Yeah,
flashbangs for fast, like Ash, support Ash basically.
yeah. She could just
Ayana,
take.
uh huh.
She can just take over like maps like Clubhouse, maps like Oregon. She just like you have to run her. Yana A is good. I'd put her A. I think her gadget like is just so useful. Like you have to put her A for her gadget.
Definitely.
Stay
Okay.
woke. Use the ARX on her. If you're not using the ARX, you're trolling.
Especially with Ironsides coming out, everyone's gonna glaze. Oh, MP7 Ironsides, glazing that shit. All right, IQ. Let me think about it. B. Mm, B or C, bro? I'd say C
I
actually.
mean, I would put her in C because
Good
it's
once a
like
map.
yeah, you can see stuff with her, but it's like Valks aren't that hard to find. And even if you do find somebody, like Thatchers don't get rid of them. Like you have to like would work with like a twit. Like I feel like if a Twitch is looking up or looking around, she's gonna find the stuff anyway. And like IQ just doesn't bring enough to like value bringing her. So I'd put her C.
Gotcha. All right, Jackal. Well, he's definitely gonna be above Damos, so like a B.
I would put Jackal A.
Really? Both?
Yeah, as soon as you track somebody, they run back to site because if you don't, like you lost pretty much. Uh, like you can't really stop his tracks ping unless you're Cav. Or does Vigil stop? No, I don't think so.
No, he does not.
Yeah, so I mean, I would definitely put him A. He's like his gadget's like uncounterable.
Hmm.
So
All right, Jaeger is A.
uh nah, I'd probably put him B.
B.
I feel
Okay.
like he's definitely his gadget's really useful right now, especially with nades being thrown so frequently. But yeah, I mean his just like his the rest of his kit's kind of like useless.
Cade. A. S. A.
Yeah, I would put this is a tough one, man. This is a tough one.
ACOG on TCSG.
The thing is like Kate is so good with other operators, but like if I didn't have like a tuber out or like if I know they're bringing a map, I wouldn't I wouldn't say he's like Buck. You always bring Buck. You know what I'm saying? I'd probably put him a
Mhm. Callie is B.
D.
All right.
Nah. C.
Okay. It makes sense.
Because she's not useless. You know.
Yeah. Good for maybe like you're attacking CCTV, but maybe not for basement. The deal.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Capkin A. No C4 anymore.
B.
Yeah. B.
I mean, it's like he's also like a one-time thing. Like his gadget may do some damage one time, but once you know there's a cap can, like you're taking your time. A lot of players are running Twitch nowadays, just not worth.
All right. Putting myself at A or S.
Put yourself in S, big guy. Have some
Yeah.
confidence.
Yeah.
Say it with your chest.
Hmm. S tier. S
Uh,
tier.
literally the most annoying operator on defense. Like you can put his traps anywhere. Most people, like especially with like the radius, it's so hard to deal with. Having a shotgun's great. Having two impacts great. T5 is also great. I mean, there's nothing about him that's bad. He's not countered. He doesn't need other people. Like he's great.
Facts. Yeah, I'm a Mr. Do It All, you know. Lion is another global op, has grenades, no more gun, good gun, DMR, A.
Yeah, I'd put him in A. Realistically, I feel like his ability is so good that like he has to be A or above, but I just don't think he's significant enough to be S.
X. Maestro is okay. Well, let's think about his impacts. No 1.5, unfortunately. He does have that secondary shotgun. He can still frag out. I'm putting him at I mean, you have the best Macho player on OXG, so A.
Yeah, Dream's gonna hate me for this one, but I honestly would. I don't think there's ever a situation to run Maestro anymore if Brava's a possibility because if somebody sees him, it's over. I would say B is definitely a good spot because his gun is great. His gun is great. Impacts are good. Three Maestros are great, but in like reality, they're the first thing people are gonna clear. So
Mm.
I'd put him B.
All right. Maverick. Let's see. Mav does counter two brow. However, not as efficient as Ace. Putting him at A.
Yep, I
Kind
put him A too.
of on a streak today, bro. Streak.
Yep, yep.
I'm not a washed up
That's
content
a safe
creator
bet.
yet. Not yet though. All right. See ACOG basically dock with three banshees. Putting her at dude.
Okay, wait, before you put her down, take a second to think, right? So, what other operator has three gadgets that can get hacked or blown up that we just talked about?
listen. My I have the Zowie, so like my mouse is kind of it's kind of getting messed up. I put
I would drop her in B. I think she's currently I think she's better than Leisure because of the ACOG, but I would drop her in B for sure.
you don't think especially like with ACOG and shit.
Nah, not necessarily, because her gun, in my opinion, is still ass. So like the ACOG is great for the distance, but the damage fall off is so hard that like you really don't get the benefit. It's
Okay.
not like a Rooney ACOG, you know what I'm saying? Like one shot takes 70. It's like it tickles you, you know?
All right. So if we're doing utility wise, looking at a mirror matchup of Doc, both ACOG, both same gun, both three armor. What do you think, Doc? What do you think Doc is better than Lucy for, or in terms of tier list?
I think the healing is just the biggest part. Like
If
you can insta stim somebody all the way up, in my opinion.
yeah.
I think
Okay.
that's probably the biggest thing. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what it is, but the guns do not feel the same. Like Doc ACOG feels better than Malusi ACOG, so
It's just the way they hold the gun.
yeah, like maybe it's the mobility or like the way their player model feels speed wise, but I don't know. Maybe if you give it some time, like I might change my answer on it. I just feel like yeah.
All right. All right. I was Clash above Brava and IQ because well, okay, well I'll cook this one. So Brava and IQ are more of a. It's not like they're the you can do their job with other operators pretty easily. But with Clash is like it's you can put her anywhere on defense and good teamwork, can slow people down and it has more like presence. Uh IQ on Brava, you shoot their drones, kill IQ, I mean it's already done, but
To to put it bluntly, Twitch can do IQ and Brava's job better, and without them, Clash like, I mean, Clash is like what like if you're in a 1v1 or you see a Clash, like what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I feel like she's just naturally better at what Clash does. Nobody else can do what Clash does.
mhm,
She's not great,
yeah, it's hard to
but like
compare them. They're both different operators too.
she's a fucking shield. Like you can't go through her, you
Okay.
know?
All right, let's see. Let's speed it up a little bit more. Let's just stick to like one sentence each. All right, Mira.
Okay.
Mira
C.
is C. Okay, what's your explanation? Quickly.
Ash just so many people are just used to ashing
Facts.
her mirrors now and like they know where the prime mirror spots are, so it's just like common knowledge now.
Facts. Okay. Um,
Monty
Monty.
A.
Monty A. Yeah. Just brothers clash, but better on
Yeah.
attack.
And the new shoving thing is actually like ridiculous. So
Yeah. All right, Mozzie, dude. Hey, F in the chat real quick for his ACOG getting taken
Rody,
away. But if he
yeah,
okay,
Rody ACOG.
if they kept the ACOG, where would you put Mozzie?
Honestly, I'd probably still keep him in A. I wouldn't like I wouldn't I don't think he's self sufficient enough to be S because realistically all he does is hack drones. But I think he has gadgets so good subconsciously that I think he warrants A. And his commando still, in my opinion, it's been the better gun. but the ACOG on the Roni's obviously nasty. But I think like right now he's definitely like A.
Dude, I've always been a commando same. All right, mute is A. okay,
Ab- Absolutely.
whoo, whoo.
If Mute was any faster, if he was 2-2 again, he'd be S. But
Oh, 100%.
A, I think, is a good spot for him.
He's better at map control and wasting time than he is denying walls.
Hey, he's a slept on ob. You just can't if you use his mutes like you just said for like the map denial. Oh, it's devastating.
Yeah, like skyscraper holding like opposite over. GG.
Oh
All right.
yeah.
Knock. Bruh. B.
Shout out the knock elite. Shout out the elite.
Yep, we'll be playing Knock Elite after this. Okay. I'm putting her at C actually.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I feel like she's like realistically, it's so hard to sneak around anything. It low key, yeah, I'd put her C. I
You're
think she
relying on
needs to
the
be able to
fact
walk.
you're just relying that like I mean the only thing I can think about Knock is her walking through showers on Oregon. Otherwise,
Yeah.
maybe walking through freezer down there, maybe. But
People
situational.
know like people know now to like run barb or beepers and like nobody's using default cams to watch entrances. So if they buffed knock so that she could go through electrical like gadgets, then she would be higher. But for now, I definitely put her at
Mhm.
C. And her gun's fucking horrible. No offense.
Yeah. Actually, with the ACOG, if it does feel like Astro 4C. All right, Nomad A. Mm. Yeah, Nomad A.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
all
that's
right,
fair.
fair, 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 fair. All right,
Again, same
Oryx.
thing. Gotta run the ARX on her. ARX for
Oryx is
sure.
very close to Kai Cenat. He's very close. I'll
I mean,
probably put him at D.
I'd put him D two, because realistically, like even though he's like good against shields, he's only good against shields. Realistically, he's kind of like useless. You're not jumping up patches. You're just running around. If a team runs an Oryx, you're also not going to run a shield. So I'd put him D.
Yeah. And also in the hands of your best entry, he's always going to get a pick.
Mm.
Awesome.
I think people know how to deal with her really well. I'd probably
Yeah.
slot her in B.
B. Um, yeah, I haven't
Just
played
because like
a deep level of comp to like know how coordinated she can be, but yeah, impact grenades, everyone is impacts.
when somebody when somebody sees Osa, the first thing they say is Osa, like come throw C4 at her, come impact her, and like she's a free kill for the most part.
Yeah, she's definitely getting gang banged. All right, Pulse. I know you're a Pulse player. Let's see. I'm putting them at A, just for like the ball hacks of it.
Like yeah, like I think fundamentally this guy is literally wall hacks. Like he's literally busted. The thing is in practice, like I don't think people necessarily know how to play him too well. But like in comp, like in high level comp, like I don't know. That's a hard one, man. That's a hard one for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Let's say like in a FPL champion rank setting, you know, you might be able to work a C4 pick, but that's kind of like a 60%,
I
50%.
I I I would put him in B, but
He
I
also
think
doesn't
his
have his
skill
1.5
ceiling.
anymore.
Yeah, I would put him in B. I
B.
think his skill ceiling is fucking huge though. Like a good pulse player will like literally ruin your life.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Ram and comp. I'm putting her at A. She's still a good vert. It's not as good as Buck though, right? I think
Yeah, I think A is fair. I think she just automates things so much because of her gadget. She has to be at least A.
pro tier list assume for pro play, it's 75% pro play, 25% champion ranked. So it's like a good mix. Just because everyone here doesn't like comp for the most part. But yeah, we go for a like we go to the highest skill ceiling, not just because he has ACOG, so he's S tier. All right, Rook S. I'm joking. Let's put him at. Bro, I'm putting him at like C or D, bro.
Dude, honestly, like I'm a big Rook disbeliever. I think he's like ass. He's also thicker than Doc, so it's like he's really easy to kill.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, yeah, I mean, I'd put him at C. I'm not gonna lie. His
C.
gadget, his gadget's all like placebo. Like it actually doesn't give you more health. It just means that you instantly go down no matter what, and like you can revive yourself. So people think it actually gives you more health. Like that's not a thing.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, like what get like oh, but what like I don't know. It's like people like oh, but what if you can self revive or fucking like it's and also like
One in
yeah
a
like
million chance.
yeah it's like you just ran out of ammo in a primary and like you're able to crawl away a little bit some type shit.
Yeah, most of the time if you get down, you're getting finished. So it doesn't
Yeah,
really do anything.
you like getting finished though, right?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, okay. You know, just so make sure you can go on cams, of course. All right, let's go. Sense, bruh, C, right? Sense C.
Yeah, they're definitely C. I think
One.
Sense is
He's a one in a map. Okay.
he.
Uh, let's just sense. All right,
They
sledge.
are definitely in C.
A. God, thank you. A. All right, let's do sledge. A. No. B. No. Grenades. Good. No, we're putting him in A. A.
Yeah, yeah, I probably put him
Because
A.
he's still like a good frag guy. He's like he can still frag. It's just
His gun's really good.
he just can't be placed above Buck or the same tier as Buck.
Yeah, I honestly like. I think he's close to B tier, but his gun is so good that like people will like you have to run him sometimes just because of the gun.
Facts. Okay. Smoke is A. A.
Hey, I mean, I don't know. I would consider Smoke S tier
Really. I mean,
just because you can
yeah.
do so much with his smokes. He's got a shotgun for close, the SMG. Smokes you can use for denial, plant denial, area denial, retaking a position. Like I feel like you can do so much with him. It makes him so versatile that like he can do everything on his own.
Yeah, I honestly would put. I would agree with S. The only thing that kind of held me back to A is kind of like how his fracking capability might be overshadowed by other ops with five or not even just 1.5, but like let's say as an example, Solus. It's hard to pinpoint it, but yeah, maybe like Wamai
I
as an anchor or like Azami, Fenrir, Solus. I feel like I've kind of taken over his spot on
Yeah,
if
you're
they
right.
have a bailiff, that too. Like if they have a bailiff, he'd be like, "Oh, just throw smoke away."
I would definitely put him at the top of A. Like I think you're right. I don't think he's like a must pick, but I think he's good almost everywhere.
Mhm. Yeah. All right, Solus. Both. I mean, let's say she's not getting her
Solus
nerf
Solus
until
S.
she's not getting her nerf. Yeah, Solus.
Yeah, she's still S for sure.
All right, we all know why. Tachanka, dude. There's always some guy in the YouTube comment saying Tachanka's actually S. A lot of people in my games don't know how to counter correctly. They're in like silver or some shit. Like, oh, but I can flame off. Like, oh, don't worry. Let's
Dude,
do.
if I hear the thunk of the Tachanka, I'm literally running at it. Like that guy's worse than D.
I think his
Tachanka
fires,
is
he should get
useless.
maybe less fires, but more range. I think maybe like a
Yeah,
oil
if it
can.
yeah, if they made it so that his fires had more area like AoE, that would be better because right now the bounce is so inconsistent. And then also, I would low key make him like I would make his gadget more like direct. So like if you hit like a ceiling or like a floor, the fire will just pop instead of bouncing. I think bouncing is just too hard for like a game like Siege.
Hmm. Yeah, because you have to expose yourself a lot to like if you got a full peak something, you're getting headshotted. Unless you know they
Yeah,
have
make it like Grim where you can like direct impact or bounce it. I think that would like significantly increase him.
yeah, that'll be something. Okay, let's do Thatcher A. Thatcher A.
Yeah,
Yep. All right, Thermite is also A.
Thermite's A.
Thorn. Fuck, they took away her. Dude, they nerfed my baby, man. They took away her
Yeah,
1.5. I'm putting her
Thorn
at like
ACOG was
dude.
insane.
Even with laser, that shit takes maybe like 2 business days to ADS with. Putting her at B.
B, yeah, B is a good spot for her.
Yeah, I think Legion just does her job a lot better. Let's see, Thunderbird, bro, Thunderbird. Let's see, sort of once map, not a big deal. I would even argue for D, but I think the fact that she can heal, but it's only 20 HP. It's like,
No, they're pretty fast. I think C's a good spot for her.
see, all right. Two brow, S. Hey.
See, like I would have
Hello, you lagged.
tough because hello,
I can hear you now. You're lagged.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I got someone randomly called my phone. I would agree with you on A. I think like when I think of him realistically though, like he stalls walls C4 like 1.5 or not 1.5 ACOG
All right, my
DMR
mic
like
should be better. I think
I
the
feel
noise
like
gate was high.
he's got to be S, no? Like with how much he can do all on his own,
Facts. Yeah.
I feel like he has to be S. But I'd agree. I think he's like I don't have fun playing him, but he's just so strong.
Yeah. He definitely, well, he can stall out a wall for what, 50 seconds. I can really fuck up and
Yeah,
execute on a team. Like I'm too proud. Can't do anything. The next thing you know, Ash dies from a random spawn peak because she was stalling out or some shit. All right, let's
yeah.
do Twitch A. The fact that she doesn't have any Gone 6 soft breach or hard breach does nerf her a bit, but her util is I mean DMR 2 speed. Twitch drone
Yeah,
can counter like 70% of the utility on defense, so she can
I
make her
agree.
mark,
He's
make
a
a
good spot
presence.
for her.
All right, a Valk is S. Valk S, you can bring her everywhere. A, I would say A. I would
I
say
put
A.
I put her A for sure.
Yeah, I think even though you do have the cam, it's no different than just relying on sound and crossfires in sight.
I think a lot of teams. I don't know if they like made her cams more visible like throughout the years more recently, but I feel like everybody's really good at spotting them. At least in comp two, like teams don't need to run IQ to like deal with her. The biggest thing is I don't think people know how to play off of her info. Like the first thing people think of is okay, I'm gonna look for cams. Like that's like the first thing. So I'd put her A for sure because she is very dynamic, and if you don't look for it, she'll like you'll lose the round, but not S necessarily.
Mhm. Vigil, I know you're a big Vigil player. Let's put him at B. Uh, he's definitely one of the better rummers just because he can counter Damos, Jackal, Lion, or not Jackal, that Lion. Can't be spotted by drones. A little bit harder to pinpoint
I
him.
I think like so right now, like if you're looking at roamers, it's like you're usually gonna run Solus, and then the last season you would run Mozzie or like Solus Mozzie, Solus like Valk. I feel like with the Mozzie nerfs, it's very well that like Vigil could come back, and I would probably put him A because his gun's great rotatability, and his gadget is insane. Like being able to just
Chat, what do we think about
pretty
Vigil?
much hide from drones, hide from information. I feel like it's such a slept on passive that a lot of players and teams don't know how to take advantage of that. It's like you can cause so much phantom pressure just off of visual.
Hmm. Yeah, especially in a player who knows how to let the gadget marinate and not just immediately shoot a drone or the
Exactly. Like you gotta if you know how to play him, like oh my god, like
like they're gonna
it's
be
so
looking around.
hard,
I don't know.
especially
Like I don't know if he's like I say a droning. I remember we are actually trying to hunt a vigil a day or two ago in Chile. There's a basement roam, some shit. And we're like, I don't know if Vigil's in the library, if he's in games, if he's fucking top fire. We couldn't know for like a solid maybe 20 seconds, 20 30 seconds.
oh yeah,
Versus if we just saw a soulless, oh she's right here. So definitely, yeah.
exactly.
If
I'd
you know
say
how to like get your way make your way around the map, keep your scan not turn your scanner on the right moment, dip out, really slip past a lot of the drone work and communication. Let's go. Well my is bro. I'm putting him at S with the ACOG. Oh,
Yeah, I
He's
think
like
like
Jaeger
with
ACOG
ACOG,
now.
did he not lose his ACOG?
But no, he has it.
Who lost it with Thorn? Thorn and someone else.
Thorn and Mozzie.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I put him S. I mean, I think he's like definitely the best like
Dog not an
I
S?
guess
What
like
are you smoking, my
situational
man?
like utility deny. But the thing
You
is
think Dog is on the same level as
nades aren't
Solus?
that important. So it's like his kit is very S tier, but like I feel like utility, like catching the utility isn't as important. ACOG could definitely change the game. I don't know. The way I see it is like, do we need him? There's some maps where nades and gadgets like that aren't even a thing. So I'd probably put him A.
A. All right, let's put A. I agree. I'm thinking of like organ. I was thinking of organ basement, like no, type of deal. It's a gat like a projectile. It might projectiles actually just end up getting burned. Magnets will just get caught up already. So I guess. All right, we
Yeah.
have Warden. Warden losing his. Okay, hold on. Let me cook. Warden losing his scope, plus making him a little bit slower on sight. Does have a hindrance, but you know those nasty fucking 4x3 players that love the low recoil, hollow. I'm putting them at a B S C4. Putting them at a B.
It's hard with Warden because it's like realistically the 1.5 make him that much better to where like he goes from like S to B. I feel like his gadget is still so unique. It's so good to deny flashes. Flashes are like so important in this meta because everybody's got fucking flashes for the most part. I don't know. And he's got a C4.
I was just seeing the
I
way
would
W7M was also
probably
playing him. You can still make him work.
I, I would put him A just because
All right, I agree. I can do A.
you can't go for these crazy fucking like, oh, I don't have the ACOG anymore, so you can't go for these crazy insane plays. But fundamentally can get unblinded, see through smoke, and has a C4. He's a really good sight like operator. I could see teams running him as a full support, just shotgun SMG 12. Like now that like there's no like 1.5 and just being like the main sight anchor as opposed to like a smoke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Also, one thing I want to point out for I see people saying their things in the comments here and there like, oh, but this operator would be here, 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 here. I think especially since this is a pro tier list, I think most of the players like the lowest logistic of player you'll get here is maybe like a high real champ, not a 2.0 champ, but like real champ. But for the most part, this would be like how good is an operator from the what value they bring to a round, the start to the beginning, or to the end, to execute. How round changing the operator. I think for the most part, these players, no matter what operator it is, they can make it work. Fuck, you see like bro, you see Cyber on Cav on Phase. Obviously he can make any operator really good. Um, so especially when we get to like the A to the B tier, some people might play the B tiers operators better than how some players play the S. But from a from an on paper standpoint, I think obviously that's what the tier list is for. But in a high setting, I think S to even C can be good. Like we see, G2 I know loves to play a lot of knock. They know how to make the plays work. So really, like Siege is a game where any lineup can be good. Just depends on the strat and how the players like playing it. So, operator being in a certain part does not necessarily mean their utility is ass. It's more of like how useful are they in the current meta versus certain lineups. Agree or disagree?
Hell yeah. I mean, like these are just like the probability of when you would run the ops. I mean, there's a lot of situations where the op is great. Like, if a team has electronics, you bring Brava. If you're playing tight quarters, you play Ella. If you want
Prop,
to,
thank you for
be able to
the
like bring
four
the
months.
Mira
Welcome
and
back.
play like Wamais off the Mira or something,
Facts,
Mira's still
facts.
going to be great. But it's just like how the meta is, and in reality, there's just better things, alternative things that you could run. And so instead of running Mira and forcing a Wamai or a Mira Wamai Jaeger, you could just run like a Valk and just put a Valk cam in the room you would have the mirror looking at. Or you could just run something like, Castle and Castle. Like there's just better operators that you can do based off of what the meta is. Right now we're in a meta where you want to start off very aggressive and you want to slowly have obstacle after obstacle to stall people down. So Tubarao, Cade, Solus, maybe even a Vigil, Smoke, like operators like that are what you're going to see way more often just because they're harder to deal with.
Facts. All right, we have Ying. I would say Ying is A tier.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful not to blind your teammates, and you gotta act off the Ying. Can't.
Ying's great. Ying's great for everything. Stalling people out, causing distractions, diversion, using it to entry, using it to burn. Everything's good about her except her gun. So I definitely think A is solid.
All right. Before the zero Glazers come out, I'm putting them at. Listen, I'm the top number one zero main, of course. NA, of course. I would say. But now I'm putting them at A. I like him. He's very versatile, but can't.
Now if I'm being 100% honest, I think Zero has the highest skill ceiling in the game. Like if you're a great Zero player and you have people that give a shit and get on cams, holy fuck, he is S tier
Mm,
for sure. But that being said, a lot of people don't know that. So I would
yeah.
probably, yeah, I think A is a really good spot.
Mhm.
I am a zero main. I literally would devastate teams with Zero, especially at the last invitational, and then became a target ban for our team against us because like it was just so hard to deal with. I would
That
say A
yeah.
two because like Solus sees them too sometimes. So it's really strong on big maps like Bank,
Mm.
big open maps, Bank Chalet, maybe even like a Night Haven, Consulate, stuff like that.
Yeah. And yeah, A is like the lowest like point I'll put him at is like maybe like if you're solo queuing or some shit in a high elo. But like that's a good point. Now I think about it more when I play him as well. Is like, if you play with a team that gives a shit, they'll get on cams. Yo, bro, who died first? Ash. Hey, get on my E3 cam on bank. Some shit like that. Hey, yo, someone's flanking
Dude,
E2. Hey, boom, kill, easy kill. Like I wouldn't have got that kill. Or like late round, 2v2 CEO attack. Get on my E3 cam. Yo, he's flanking Soda right now. Boom, pop that guy. 2v1.
yeah, dude,
It's
I'm telling you, like if people started treating Siege like Valorant with like lineups and crazy shit, like that's what made us so good when I used Zero was like a map like Bank, like you said, I'd have like Valorant lineups and I'd spawn in, I'd shoot three zeros, and I'd have like lobby full info, white in full info, and square full info, and it's like if you're a defender, you don't hear it, you don't know where it is, and they're in spots that like make like the animation look weird, so that it's like so impossible to see.
mm-hmm. True. All right, last one we have knockoff Ash, aka Zofia. Let me think. I think it's really nice that she can still has two concussed, two impacts. A little slow, good gun,
Yeah, uh,
claymores.
I'd put her like the highest B, because I wouldn't put her in the same category as Ash. Like she can't get rid of Mira's. Her gun's good. She's slow, low recoil. Concussions are decent, but yeah, I'd keep her B.
Definitely, she's kind of like Flores. I think initially Flores really good. Yeah, I think this thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Teams are also getting really proactive. Like if you hear a Flores drone or if you see somebody shoot a Zoe, you're like swinging them because of like how slow it is for their gadget. And then realistically, if the possibility of running Zoes up, you're just gonna run Ash. That's a big thing too.
Mm-hmm. All right, bet. All right, so well, this is our list. Chat if you guys have any
Wait,
whoa, what? Is that? Is it no more?
I I think we have to. I've been looking at this list. I've been accumulating my thoughts.
Yeah, we're gonna
I
make
think we
changes.
have to. Oh, all right.
Yeah, I
Were
was
you
gonna say
going
like
into that?
any like last minute chat, anything, any icks, any bugs that people have been checking out. Uh, yeah. Well, what adjustments would you like to make, Fox?
Off the top, after deliberating with my team and looking at all the operators and what should go up, what should go down, I think the biggest eyesore when I'm looking at all these operators is probably Sledge, because I just wouldn't consider him as strong as some of these other attackers that we have him on. And it's like I'm always going to run Buck, and Ram. He's in the same category as Ram. I would say I'd rather run Ram over him. So I'd keep him B. I think that's good.
Let's see. People have been saying. Let's see. Let me look at chat. But yeah, okay. Let's see. So yeah, if chat, yeah, if you don't have any last minute changes, yeah, as we all know, the famous saying, nerf Sledge, no matter what. Solus is pretty strong right now. Why don't we nerf Sledge? I think we should take away his hammer. Too much
They massacred
destruction.
my boy.
Hey,
They
why don't we just
massacred
take
my
away his
boy.
primary? Too much violence in siege. Is not good enough. It's dangerous. He could kill someone with that gun.
Somebody in chat should time out Taco Cat.
What did he say? Where is he? Cav S tier? Yeah, how about let's time this guy out. Do I have any mods in the chat right now? Let's time that guy out. All right. I think we're good. Warden is B. Nah, shush. Goyle A. Dude, I
Uh,
always put Goyle S, but I got humbled. I
the
think
thing is
executes. I think Goyle is good. But
like Goyo's gadget. If we're thinking of comp, the only times where Goyo is like really used is bank basement, Oregon basement, a lot of basement sites, maybe Oregon kids. But the thing
uh,
is when a team knows that you're relying on Goyo, it's so
grenade
easy to
it,
deal with those
Twitch.
fires. Yeah,
Okay,
nade,
yeah,
Twitch,
fair,
like
fair.
on bank two, it became such a common thing in NA. People would just run Twitch, drive it through the drone hole, pop all four Goyos in the first 10 seconds. So I think it's just really easy to deal with, and no C4 anymore. And his gun, like with the ACOG, is fucking horrible. I would still run the 1X or the TCSG.
Mm, yeah. I think the biggest eyesore for the viewers is saying why is Damo so low. But yeah, you want to give me a 15-second explanation why Damos is in C for the people who are new.
Yeah, of course. I mentioned it on the analyst test today. Deimos isn't going to be used as a roam clear operator. His gadget is interesting, but when it comes to roam clearing, obviously the pistol isn't the best. You're never going to run him to roam clear over an operator like Jackal or Lion, which their abilities are very hard to counter. Deimos, not to say that his ability can be countered like easier, but it's just he's not the best operator just clearing one roamer out, and he also marks himself. So if you're in a roam or in your clearing and you put yourself in a bad position, you could get it used against you because your position's pinged as well. That being said, he will probably be an alternative to a site hit or a site execute, because if you're able to hit the site, you can ping somebody anywhere in the site. So he's kind of a better version than Grim in that regard. But at the same time, Grim is able to clear out big areas. So he won't be used for roam clear. He'll be used for late round. And teams will have to think about when they're going to consistently make it to that late round.
Mm-hmm. All right, fair enough, fair. Hash thanks for the prime. And last, people saying Twitch is S. I mean, like, let's be real. Like, I don't. I mean,
Fuck no.
A is already super high, bro. Like, dude, S. Look at you have Aruni, Buck. You think Twitch is in the same level as Buck? You think Twitch is the same as?
No.
Is she? It's just remember her drone. I think her drones getting shot is like a big thing as well. If you get they get shot, bro. Your traps like it's
Yeah.
it's a
If you
75%
if you
chance your drone makes it to site even without getting shot through the first offender too.
if a team knows that there's a Twitch, like it's over for the Twitch. And when you look at her kit, smoke's good. The DMRs, which you're going to run, that one's good too, but it's not crazy. If she had the prime FAMAS or the prime F2, then yeah, I'd probably run that. But I'd probably have her an S if she had that. But she doesn't. She doesn't. She's A. A is still pretty good.
She's like Nomad, I would say, like Nomad, like good. a good, solid operator. It's just if she's in front of a zombie barrier, she's cooked. If she's in front of a just pretty limited. She's yeah, definitely needs support of the team. All right, so I think we don't want to make this video too long. I know it's late for you as well, so I think we'll wrap it up there. I think we did a solid job. Good insight. Thank you for coming on again. Of course, I wouldn't. My pee-wee content creator brain would not have fathomed any of these choices.
Good aim.
Good,
Good list.
good list, good list. All right, but yeah, where can people find you? Twitter and obviously the NAL streams. You'll be on the analyst desk. You'll see Fox there. He streams on
Yeah,
Twitch.
I'm on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, OnlyFans. Just look at
Oh,
FoxA_6.
oh, whoa, what's the only? Just DM me the OnlyFans, all right?
I got you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, but yeah, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.